Morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. In this video, I want to go over a saying in the Gospel of Thomas, which I thought was pretty cool, and I thought it's relevant to the times that we're living in. Saying 81 in the Gospel of Thomas. Now, if you're new to this channel or not aware, in mainstream Christianity, the Gospel of Thomas is displaced in the Gnostic category. But unfortunately, just because this text is placed in the Nag Hammadi Gnostic category, most Christians, without even studying the text, dismiss this text. The truth is, this text actually are the lost sayings of Jesus written by Thomas. Thomas actually, after the crucifixion, started his ministry in India. That's why it has Eastern type of overtones, and the Gnostics and the whole meditative community that they took over the text, not realizing this is actually biblical truth. So that's where we're at with the Gospel of Thomas. So I just want to go over saying 81 because I think this is something that will come to pass shortly. And I was just wondering, if you're viewing this video, can you decipher, do you understand the meaning of this saying? Now, the Gospel of Thomas says, those who can understand the meaning of these sayings will not taste death. So here we are. Yeshua said, he who has become rich, let him become king. And he who has power, let him renounce it. Another translation says, Yeshua says, the one who has become rich should reign, and the one who has power should renounce. The Doree's translation, I don't think is very strong. Anyway, so the Bible teaches us, what does it mean to become rich? We learn that in our Bibles, wisdom is true wealth. It's all over our scriptures. Long life is in her right hand. In her left hand shall riches and honor. Riches and honor are with me, says wisdom, enduring wealth and righteousness. To endow those who love me with wealth, that I may fill her treasuries. There is a precious treasure in oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man swallows it up. On and on and on. True wealth, according to Yahuwah, is wisdom. And the wisdom we have, we obtain in our glorified light bodies. We obtain in heaven. We obtain it forever. Wisdom is the principal thing, as Proverbs 3 says. So when we see that wisdom causes rulers to reign, we see this in the story of Joseph, right? Joseph proved himself to be wise in the spirit of Yah, and the Pharaoh appointed him second in command because of his wisdom. And this is what saying 81 is talking about. We also see this account in the book of Yasher, with Enoch went through the same thing. It's a Joseph and Daniel scenario. So you might want to read this on your screen for a second. This is from the book of Yasher, chapter 3, verse 9. So here we are. He who has become rich, let him become king. And he who has power, let him renounce it. So I think we're going to see Daniel's and Joseph's arise, probably after the judgment comes. We know that there's going to be a judgment on our governmental system, and I believe Yahuwah will turn our earthly society into ways of righteousness, that our wicked rulers, generally speaking, they won't just be overthrown, they will be forced to step down, because we're expecting to see a famine in the land to come, as the book of Amos tells us. And I believe Yahuwah is going to bring them to their knees, and they're going to need the people of God to rule, guide, and direct them. That's what I believe what's coming. So that's what this saying is pretty much talking about. I honestly believe we should expect this. We should expect to see this come to pass pretty shortly in the near future. So, okay, guys, I pray this is a blessing and an edification. Thank you for tuning in.